The final thing to say then is, of course, because we hate World of Warcraft so deeply to our core, that we're really trying to do everything we can to hurt the game, because we're obviously operating in bad faith in every single thing that we do.
Yep.
I wonder how many people don't understand sarcasm. Anyway, because of all of that, we have decided to once again invest more in the team, specifically the World of Warcraft team, so that we can bring you better coverage of the game.
Yep.
We've made an investment. We've made it move, and I do believe that the man himself is in chat, and usually actually is in our streams, because Mr. Dakor, who we met through our video editor Nikki, who is our guild master. Dakor's his friend, I think, partial raid leader or whatever. I forget exactly what it was at the time. He's raid leader. And as time goes on, we're like, fucking hell, this Dakor guy kind of. I was going to say he kind of slaps.
Yeah, there he is.
So Dakor on a sort of a freelance basis was doing some show notes and just helping us out with research and stuff for some things. And that's because, Matt, you did Mythic and Taurus.
I did, yes.
And you've been a heroic curve raider since. I guess, sort of content gaps, right? But generally, we're heroic curve raiders. That's what we want to do.
Yes.
We're not really massive Mythic Plus people. Dakor, however, experienced Mythic Raider, experienced raid leader, has done a lot of Mythic Plus in his life. He's very good at World of Warcraft. Man who hunts those orange parses. And honestly, just did just awesome shit as a freelancer. So brought him on full time.
Yeah.
So this is Dakor's third day on the job.
Yes, third.
Yes, started Monday, and there you go. So Dakor is on the team. We are doing this crazy thing of getting more people in the team so that we can make you more content, and make that content be better content. And it's that funny thing. We have lots of criticisms of patch 9.1. We in fact did a bit of a segment on it a few minutes ago.
Did we really?
But we also, for us, we have a job to do, because it's that thing. I think it's something that's important to do. And you don't do it in a way that's lying or anything, but sometimes you have to be able to, remove yourself from something and do your job. So even if I have a whole bunch of criticisms for patch 9.1, I still want to make content that will help people in patch 9.1, even if I disagree with those people. Because funnily enough, helping people is a good thing. It's like why making, I actually don't know if they're even private or public anymore, but if you go back to the earliest days of this channel, everything's guides. And the reason why everything's guides is because oftentimes as a player, I'd find myself Googling guides and, finding various things spread across the internet. And I thought, well, okay, how about I try to make some guides? Maybe that will help people and they'll have a smoother experience than I did. That's actually the origin point of this channel. So even though, we've got criticisms of stuff, whatever, in the new patch, Dakor's first big project is patch 9.1, our release slate for patch 9.1. So when it comes to that sort of thing, right? Whenever a new patch would be coming out, what would happen is, it's that thing. Me and Matt are so just flat to the mat on work. Flat to the mat, by the way, it's got nothing to do with Matt. It's got to do with the go fast pedal in your car. When you really have to go fast, it is flat to the mat.
Pedal to the metal.
Pedal to the metal. Yeah, unless you have carpet on top of that metal, in which case it's flat to the mat. Yep, we've worked it out. So it's that sort of thing, right? We're so busy that there are times where, we have to rush content, right? Yeah. And I think it's pretty fucking obvious to everyone involved when we have to rush a guide or rush something. And basically, when Dakor's on the team, we don't have to do that because he is genuinely, I think, content like this, top notch, best of the best. It's going to be awesome. So we do plan to have a patch 9.1 release slate in terms of guide content and things like that. Yep. That will be some of our best ever for a new patch in terms of coverage. Additionally, Dakor is helping on some very fun things. A whole bunch of well, not the show notes, but a lot of these show notes are from his, what he normally does for the WoW news. But as an example, he did a lot of incredible sleuthing on some certain stony hooded figures that we have seen in the World of Warcraft universe. We'll be talking about that later in the stream. It's very fun.
As he would say, Peepo Detective.
Yeah, Peepo Detective. So, you know, a little bit of that, a little bit of help with us on the production side as well. So helping with scheduling, helping some of the editors and stuff like that, actually find resources, you know, in-game, stuff like that to help with the edits, help with the writing, help with the research. Basically that thing where everything should be running a bit smoother. The content should be a whole lot better. I'm very excited. Because, you know, I'm gonna get this hair transplant, gonna properly come back, probably gonna come back to work, and I think we'll be in a pretty damn great state. Because, well, there's the other thing we have planned in 2 weeks, but let's not put the cart before the horse before we've got it properly. News channel.
Yes, 2 weeks, yes.
Yeah, the big news channel stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so there you go, right? Bunch of good on the way. As much as we do have our criticisms of World of Warcraft, no, we are investing in our team, and we are investing specifically in our World of Warcraft team because we want to bring you the best World of Warcraft content. And
why do anything else?
Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. It's that sort of thing where it's like, hang on, I was going to drink this backwards. That was a mistake.
Yes,
it's the sort of thing for me where it's like, I mean, could we just do the bare minimum, half-ass it, do less content, have a far smaller team, and, man, I don't know. I guess just do that thing of, you know, rake in all the personal cash.
Yeah.
I guess we could do that, but why would you? You know, it's one of those things, sometimes you're in a job where, you know, you're working to live, right? You're doing your job to fund the outside of job stuff, but, I mean, for me, this has always been... like, this is the thing I enjoy, you know? Like, my personal computer has got a 6900K, and that's because at around the time the 6900K, you know, came out, that's when I was just like, oh, wow, this video did really well. Oh, I got a sponsorship. Oh, now I can get a new, 6900K is going to be really fast. And now I'm just like, I don't need a faster CPU on my personal computer. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about any of these earthy things. Let's build a really cool org. And to do some really cool shit and work with some really cool people, make some cool shit. That's the mission. That's what we're doing. So yeah, there's Dakor there in that you know, that big gameplay content. Also helping out in lore. And speaking of lore, oh boy, part one of the big series. The edit is done.
That's right. I can't wait to watch that later. Oh my goodness.
Yep, it's very awesome. Part 2 I will be recording over the next week. That will probably take 3 weeks to edit. And once that is edited, that's, I think, when we're going to do the YouTube release of that. Because, you know, if we have a 2-part series, but they come out, you know, in June, and then in July, or maybe in June, and then in August, people, you know, part 2 will come out, and people will be like, what?
I don't remember
Why
part
was
one.
part 1? What's going on? So that's the sort of thing. We do not have the production capacity yet to actually produce that series as much as I would really like to. We would definitely need another full-time editor in order to get that the stage where I want it to be, which is weekly, because I really want to do that weekly. And actually to get the coverage that I want over a span of like 3 years, the series would basically need to be weekly.
Yeah.
But we don't want to cut quality to make it weekly, because we think some of the stuff that's going on there is kind of really unique and good for the storytelling. So at some point we'll need another editor.
Yeah.
Probably need to do that. But not right now. There you go.
Oh.
Investing in our team. That's what we've been doing. That's the plan. That's what's went on this week.
It's already been so helpful.
Oh, fuck. It's been incredible. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.